Whenever you see luggage in my video, just know that my Instagram followers are getting ready to be sick of me, to be sick of my story spans, because that's the only time I ever post on Instagram. So with that being said, let's pack with me for a 2-week trip to Vietnam. I'm going to Vietnam, which is my home country. I'm so excited to see my family, but that also means that I have a lot of things to bring back as a gift. My flight ticket actually allows for 2 check bags and 1 carry-on, but because I'm traveling by myself and my family are not going, there's a lot of stuff they want me to bring back. So I decided to give them my 2 check bags allowance and just pack all of my stuff in a carry-on. And also because I'm staying with family, I have access to other necessity that I don't have to bring, like towels or pajamas, shampoo, conditioner, all of the essentials that are quite heavy if I have to pack it. That's all for the details. Let's get started with packing. This carry-on is kindly gifted to me by BagSmart and it's so cute. It's pink. You guys know I love pink. And there's also a little tag so no one can mistakenly take my luggage. Even though Vietnam is well known for clothing and I do plan to buy a lot of clothing pieces, I have to bring some of my own because when I land after like a day or so, I am going to Da Nang, which is another city in Vietnam. So I won't have time to go shopping immediately. So let's pack our clothes. Why did I assume I wouldn't bring a lot of clothes to Vietnam? I don't know why. I thought I would have like maybe 3 outfits, but this is quite a lot more. So let's see if I can compact it and make it fit. The best part about Vietnam is that it's gonna be super hot, so I don't need to bring any heavy jackets. But that's also the worst part because I'm gonna be sweating profusely, so I do need to shower at least like 3 times a day, and that requires 3 different outfits. When I have so many clothing pieces all over the place, I do like to use a packing cube to organize my outfits. First, I'm gonna put all the dresses into 1 packing cube. I bought this dress probably 4 years ago and I never wore it. So I need to wear it this year. Because I still have space in my packing cube, I'm gonna place swimsuits in there as well. First bag done. This seemed like a lot of clothing pieces right now, but I think all of my shorts, my shirts are gonna fit into the next bag. Actually, not this shirt. Second bag done. The third packing cube is gonna be all of my undergarments, so done. So we're done with one side, let's move on to the other side. So I'm mainly gonna put my toiletries, shoes, and other stuff. But whenever I have to go anywhere and I have to bring my toiletries, I always pull out this bag. This is my love. This is my travel toiletry bag that comes out looking like this, okay? It has 4 different compartments. It is nice because you can just fold everything and put it together and then you're done. You're done. You don't have to like bring multiple toiletry bags. You just have all in one and it has a hook. So whenever you need to go anywhere that doesn't have a lot of counter space, you can just hook it. Oh, okay, this is not a good place to hook. The first compartment is gonna be my toothbrush and toothpaste, but because I'm living with my relative, I don't need to bring toothpaste. And I'm bringing 2 weeks worth of contacts or else I won't be able to see. The second compartment is gonna be my makeup and makeup brushes. Powder, bronzer, blush, highlighter, eyelash curler, then makeup brushes. Done with the second compartment. Moving on to the third compartment, which is my skincare. I already have a bunch of stuff from my previous trip that I was too lazy to bother to remove it. So I have everything in here, so I don't need to pack it anymore. Last compartment is gonna be all of the fun things, so like perfume. And I don't plan on bringing like my big size perfume bottles because it's way too heavy and probably not gonna use it up. And it's not gonna get through custom because of the liquid requirement of under 3 ounces. So I am going to use a bunch of my perfume samples that I have here. These come really handy because I can bring them to travel, and they probably have enough spray for maybe 3 days, and then I can just throw it away and move on to the next one. And the thing about perfume is that in Vietnam, it is so humid that if you wear any of your niche perfumes, such as Le Labo or Byredo, I have tried using those in Vietnam, and you could barely smell anything. Like, you would spray it on your body, smell nice for like 5 seconds, and as you walk out the door, you're not gonna smell anything because it's so humid that your sweat and odor will just cover the scent of the perfume. Notice whenever I go there and smell my aunt's perfume, any that lasts throughout the day, you can smell it, is anything that is like designer perfumes. So like YSL, Givenchy, Lancome, anything you can buy at like a department store will probably last in a very humid environment. Okay, all of my sample perfumes are in. Done! Of course, I can't forget sunglasses because the UV ray over there is like 8, 9, 10 even, very high. So yeah, I'm gonna bring 2 pair of sunglasses because I want to protect my eyes. Ta-da. Then for bags, I'm bringing 2. One is pink and one is white. I feel like these color would fit so great with my outfits. Shoes, to be honest, I plan to buy some sandals in Vietnam, so I don't plan to bring a lot of shoes. Then for hat, it's so hard to decide because on one hand, I could protect myself from the harsh UV ray, but my hair is gonna be all sweaty and oily. Or I could not care about protecting myself from the UV ray and have my scalp be more breezy with the air and the wind so it won't build up all the oils. So hard, so hard. First world problem, I admit. But I'm just gonna bring 1 just in case. You know, just in case if it gets really, really sunny and I just do not want the sun to shine straight at my face, I could just, done. Wow, surprisingly, I did not overfill my bag. So I guess it just tells me that if I have more space, I would pack more. But if I have less space, I would only pack the essentials. So maybe less is more. The airline that I'm flying with allows me to bring a carry-on bag with a personal bag. So I have here the Herschel backpack that I always bring with me whenever I travel because it's small and compact, but also it has a little split that you can put on top of the handle so that when you carry it and move around, it won't just fall off of your carry-on. With my backpack, I'm only bringing the essentials such as my laptop, which I usually never bring, but I feel like I'm going to be indoor and at home a little bit more than going outside next door just because it's so hot. So this will come in handy. And I have my camera bag, mic bag, and my tripod. Life of a content creator. I have all the chargers because what's the point of bringing electronics if you don't have chargers, right? Then I have a portable charger by Anchor and it just goes like this, MagSafe, and it charges. Not the fastest charger, but very convenient. Plane can be so gross, so I gotta have my hand sanitizer. This is exactly 3 fluid ounce. Adding in my wallet and phone. And the last but most important thing I cannot travel without, like literally I cannot get on the plane without, is my passport. So we're gonna keep this safe and sound all the way in this pocket. And we're done! So excited to finish packing because that just means one step closer to going to the airport and travel! But that's it for this video. I'm going to get ready to head to the airport and get ready for all of my travel content. See you in Vietnam. Happy travel! Bye guys!